Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the continuing action of Rollin for the Dogs. Today is the first of the round 2 races, and we've got 4 groups for you, and they are all semifinals. The first up is one of 2 semifinals for the Animals group. We've got Matteo Hoxolari from Arlo Racing in his 50-gram Scorpedo, Lord Vornia in his 80-gram Hotweiler, and Selena Redsparks in her 46-gram Toothless. They scored 15, 10, and 6 points respectively in the first round. And yes, this is an all Arlo group, so he will have at least 2 cars in the finals. And right now, Lord Vornia out to the early lead, followed by Matteo and Selena. It looks like Lord Vornia is going to run away with lap 1. Matteo is second, and Selena rolls in backwards for third and a single point. And you might notice, yes, because it's a 3-car group, there's only 3 laps. So this is lap 2. Selena on the pole. These are going to go very quick. Lord Vornia right on her tail. After finishing third on the first lap, she really needs to get a win here on lap 2 to have a chance at moving on. And so far, things looking good. Selena takes lap 2, Lord Vornia is second, and Matteo Hoxolari is third. So after 2, Lord Vornia is still up by 1 over Selena. Matteo looking into the black abyss of exiting the tournament if he does not at least finish better than Selena here. And right now, he's ahead of her. Lord Vornia looks to be running away. He's probably going to take the group victory. Selena looks inside. Can't quite make the pass. But she's right there trying to close this out. But she falls back. Oh, we got spinning. And Matteo takes second, and that's going to tie things up between Matteo and Selena. Lord Vornia will advance to the finals, and now we're going to do a head-to-head runoff between Selena and Matteo to see who's going to follow him and who's going to go home. Selena out front early, and she clears him out of turn 2. Oh, Matteo had some trouble entering Echo Base. That may do it for him on this lap. Sure enough, Selena takes lap 1 and gets the early advantage. She is now a lap victory away from the Animal Division Finals. But here on the second lap of the head-to-head, Matteo looking much better. But Selena's closing. She gives him a tap. They round the final turn, and the advantage will now swap to Matteo, who moves to the outside lane. So Selena now at risk of being eliminated. And, Matteo better in turn 2 this time from that outside lane, but Selena squeezes him out. And Selena's going to pull well ahead here on the third lap of the head-to-head. Oh, she slides on the final straight and crosses the line ahead of Matteo. And Selena, again, with the advantage. She's going to have to make something happen here because we could honestly do this all day, or at least until my video battery runs out. But Selena catches him earlier this time, loses. Oh, she closes him again, coming down the final straight, and Selena makes the pass just before the line. She will advance as the number 2 of 2 drivers out of this first group. And we will immediately find out who's going to join them with the second group of the Animal Division semifinals. And we've got Lando from Arlo Racing in his 100-gram Zoom-In, Lou Hondo in a 70-gram T-Rex Transporter, and then Mad Mike from Madman Racing in a 37-gram Speed Spider. They scored 12, 11, and 7 points respectively in the first round. And Lando... Oh, no! Wow! Lou Hondo comes out of nowhere and snatches the lead on the back straight. He's quickly pulling away. Lou Hondo kind of keeping pace. Mad Mike well in the back. And Lou Hondo is going to take the first lap. Lando is second and Mad Mike is third. That T-Rex Transporter deceptively fast. And Mad Mike on the pole for lap 2 here. If he doesn't make something happen, this is going to be an all Arlo finals in this division. And Lando this time gets out front. Mad Mike in second. He catches him. They round the Savage Square, come down the final straight, and it's Lando, Mad Mike, and surprisingly Lou Hondo in third this time. So after two, Lando is on top, but the top two drivers are both from Arlo Racing. So Mad Mike going to have to make something happen solo from the outside lane there, but right now Lou and Lando are pulling away. Yep, they both clear him. Lou Hondo looking to take the group victory. They round the final turn. Lou Hondo is first, Lando is second, and there's Mad Mike for third, and I think, yep, Lando and Lou tie for the win in the group. They will both advance to face their Arlo Racing partners. All right, the third group of the day. This is the first of two for Castings We Love to Hate. We've got Barry Wood from Arlo Racing in a 96-gram Cadillac V16, Maurice from Milestone Racing in a 99-gram Jaguar I-Pace, and Lucas from Arlo Racing in a 96-gram Jaguar I-Pace. The three of them scored 12, 11, and 11. And this is definitely a big day for Arlo, comprising 75% of the cars on the track. Maurice challenging Barry, can't quite get it done, and I think he wrecks in Echo Base. So Barry's going to run away with lap one. Lucas is going to take a very fortunate second after getting around Maurice, and that's not a good start for Milestone Diecast. He had the inside lane, but Barry throwing his wood around. All right, they rotate around, and Lucas is on the pole for lap two. That is the EP Lucas, my understanding, driving for Arlo Racing here. And Barry makes the pass on the inside of turn two. Barry back out front again. Lucas running in second this time. Milestone right with him. They come down the final straight, and it's Barry, Lucas, and Maurice. So Maurice in trouble, 3 points behind Lucas for second as they head to the final lap. But Maurice is on the pole, and he's getting a push from Barry. Lucas with a terrible start. Something must be wrong with his engine here on this lap. But Maurice is running away. Barry trying to keep pace. Gives him a check, and Maurice takes lap three. And, that's exactly what Maurice needed. Lucas has rolled in the second to last turn, and the two will tie for second, and we'll go to another head-to-head runoff. This is the first to win two back-to-back laps, and Maurice on the inside first. He's quickly pulling away from Lucas. Something clearly happened during those 3 laps to Lucas's car, because he's just not running as fast as he was. Maurice will take the first lap, and they'll swap positions and go again. Maurice passes him on the straight into Hogwarts, and this could be all she wrote for Lucas. They enter the Savage Square. Lucas not even challenging, and Maurice from Milestone Diecast will move on with Barry Wood. So on to the final group of the day, another Castings We Love to Hate. We've got Puff from Puff's Racing in a 100-gram Cadillac V16 that scored 12 points. We've got Chester, also from Milestone Diecast, in a 99-gram Lancer Evo that scored 11 points. And then Wild Carter Matteo Hoxolari is from Arlo Racing in a 96-gram Jaguar I-Pace that first scored 9 points and was eliminated, but then was the top scoring eliminated driver and filled in that final spot, and then wound up scoring 10 points to advance to here. And Puff has wrecked in Echo Base in that Cadillac. That's going to allow Matteo to run away with the first lap victory. Chester almost spins out on the final straight, but takes second. It looks like Matteo was playing dirty, got underneath Puff, and just kind of flipped him over. That's going to be tough for Puff to come back from, because that was his pole position lap. We move on to lap 2, and Matteo is starting on the pole. He's going to come out of turn 2 with the lead. Puff in second and Chester in third. Chester all over Puff. It looks like Mateo is going to run away with lap 2. Puff takes second this time. Chester is third. And after 2, Mateo's got a 3-point lead over Chester, who in turn has a 1-point lead over Puff heading to the final lap. Anything could happen here. Chester from Milestone on the pole. And here comes Mateo. Mateo is going to make the pass in turn 2. He's looking to lock in that spot in the finals. Chester running in second, just ahead of Puff. They come down the final straight, and it's Mateo, Chester, and there's Puff. And that's going to do it for Puff. Puff will be eliminated while Chester and Mateo will move on. So the finals of Castings We Love to Hate will be 2 cars from Arlo Racing and 2 cars from Milestone Diecast. And in the next video, we'll start seeing some of those JDM, Supercar, American Muscle matchups. And eventually we'll see some recycle matchups as well. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the continuing round 2 action of Rollin' for the Dogs.